HEIDFELD's closing in as they come towards the final corner at turn 20. Is HEIDFELD going to fancy a look into the last corner of the race? HEIDFELD goes to the inside line and they make contact and they're both off. And that's an accident for Nick HEIDFELD. He has gone off the circuit. The two of them come together in the final corner, which means Lucas Di Grassi is going to take victory in the FIA Formula E race here in Beijing. HEIDFELD goes to the inside, and I mean that's
worth him. Yeah, that's
There is Nico Prost out of the car. There is Nick HEIDFELD clambering out of his Venturi car.
It's good to see.
We might have a bit of a conversation here between these two. And Nick HEIDFELD not impressed with that. Trulli holds the lead, a few lockups further back. Buemi tries to challenge, he might lose out to Nick HEIDFELD as they all make their way safely through the first corner, down towards the right kink at 2, and then it tightens into 3, and it's still, and it's a spin, and it's Daniel Abt facing the wrong way. Meanwhile, Lucas Di Grassi's taken the lead of the race. The championship leader is going to win for the first time since the opening race of the season in Beijing. It's victory for Di Grassi and for Abt. Their home race and its first position.
I have a problem with my car. It looked like fate. Was meant to win and then to go off just after the line.
Yeah, exactly. 2 corners earlier and you wouldn't win, and extended your championship lead as well.
Well, that's great news. Thank you very much.
Di Grassi has returned.
For sure, I had someone up there just holding up until I win this race.
For the first time on the podium, Jérôme D'Ambrosio. First time on the podium for Dragon as well. They've got themselves together now. Little countdown clock there on the left-hand side, and I don't think he's going to come out in front of these guys.
What are they?
He's in there for a long time. Oh, and he's going to come out right in front of Nick HEIDFELD. The two of them right together. Buemi was in there for 10 seconds longer than he needed to be.
Yeah. Confusion? You're not going to win championships like that, are you?
No. Astonishing news from E.DAMS. E.DAMS have said that they thought the minimum pit stop time was 68 seconds, not 58 seconds, and look at the times. Buemi, 1 minute 8 seconds, Nico Prost, 1 minute 8 seconds. Oh, goodness, so he's gone in there, he's already tried to get past, he's had a little bit of argy-bargy with Jean-Eric Vergne, so he's already had to go into turn 2 that we didn't see.
And he's lost the momentum up the hill. And the fight. No, he's catching him now.
And he's getting very, very close. Vergne will defend. Buemi looks to the outside line on the brakes, contact between them, and Buemi goes straight over. He's done a Trulli. Now he's slowed down.
Yeah.
To try and let Vergne through. Vergne hasn't come through, and then Vergne's been caught out by HEIDFELD. There they go, side by side.
Good old hit, wasn't it?
Yeah. Look how far back HEIDFELD is.
Yeah.
He's nowhere near any of this battle. No, after you, no, after you, no, after you.
And Nick goes, okay.
Yeah,
thanks.
And Nick says, danke, danke.
I felt he ran into me, so I had no other option than cutting the chicane, and then he let me by. You know, I wanted to let him by. It was a bit of a misunderstanding at that point, so I just continued. We will see, but he cut it so many times the chicane, so I think from that point, I think we have a bit more margin than him then.
Look at the understeer.
Looks for it, goes for it. Oh, they make contact, and they just both survive. Goodness me, so close between the pair of them.
Great driving by both of them.
Sarrazin holds onto the lead. Sarrazin's hit 0%. Race leader Stefan Sarrazin has hit 0% of usable energy. Win for Sarrazin across the line. Bird is second. Sam Bird says, have I won?
After the season he's had, he'll take it, I'll tell you that.
Car 30, timing penalty. So that means Sam Bird is the winner. Meanwhile, Sebastian Buemi is so close to the back of Bruno Senna in front of him on the run down towards turn 3. Looks to the inside. Again, they have a little bit of a touch. And again, Senna is driving the widest Formula E car you've ever seen.
Senna right now is Nelson Piquet's best friend.
Oh, and it's all kicking off here. And is Senna going to get past?
And
No! Senna holds on, and that means as they come towards the final turn and across the line, Sebastian Buemi crosses the line, and he is furious with Bruno Senna because all of that means that Nelson Piquet Jr. wins the FIA Formula E Championship.
oh my God, I cannot believe it.
Here is Vern, right at the back now, so I don't know what happened to him. Oh, he's going straight on there. So straight on goes Daniel Abt. He's going to get back on in front of Buemi. Yes, he will. Jeez.
Obviously didn't gain any time,
Yeah.
but he also didn't lose any either.
Yeah.
Which was convenient that hole was there.
Yeah. What's going on with De Grassi here? He skips across the chicane and slots in behind Nico Prost. So here comes Buemi up the inside, coming down into one. And Buemi saying, what was that? It was a last-minute move across from D'Ambrosio. Fair?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Buemi's going to look to the inside. Oh, he's into the back of him! They come together, and they go both straight over the chicane.
Jesus, he completely crashed into me.
D'Ambrosio furious with that. That is not a very happy Swiss driver there in third place.
I don't know, man. I don't see what D'Ambrosio could have done much different to that.
D'Ambrosio under pressure. Look from the inside from Buemi. He's darting around in the mirrors. He's trying to go around the outside. Great attempt from Sebastian Buemi. Surely he cut across the track there, and he can't kick. I think D'Ambrosio made my point there. So let's see what happens here with Sebastian Buemi. Is he going to give that place back? An audacious attack. And here comes Prost attacking, and they're going to make contact there. And this is really difficult times for D'Ambrosio. To me, Buemi's got to give that place back, Scott. Sebastian Buemi is through, up into that second position, and now he will naturally start to pull away. And is that Buemi slowing down? D'Ambrosio's going wide, through goes Prost, and I think Buemi's trying to slow to give the place back. And now that means Prost is through and Abt is through, and D'Ambrosio, apologies for the language, but he is absolutely livid, and so he goes straight over the chicane himself to try and get back past.
It's like the Wild West.
It's like wacky races. So it looked as though Buemi was trying to let, and has he done it now? Yes, he has. So Buemi has let D'Ambrosio back through into that second place, and I think between them, they've resolved the fair order of things. Okay, it was a strange way of going about it, but I think we're there now. Nico Prost has been given a drive-through penalty. Drive-through penalty for Nico Prost for an unsafe pit release now. Goodness me, as if we could get any more drama. Pourquoi is the shout from Prost. He's just been told, what did I do? He shouts. And Prost says, okay. Here's a look at the replay. So out goes Buemi, and I mean,
Okay.
I can see where they're coming from, but it seems a bit harsh when you have guys coming in line astern. They're going to come out line astern. Lucas de Grassi, out through the final corner, is going to win in Mexico City. He's going to take the lead of the Formula E Championship with a fantastic drive. But here comes Sebastian Buemi, right under the wheels, and it's side by side for second. Goodness me, and Buemi is livid with D'Ambrosio.
I don't mind him closing the door, you know, but he has to close earlier. You either move earlier or you don't move, you know. You can't move while I'm already more or less there.
The only time he overtook me was cutting the chicane. Not much I could have done, and he made a big mess when he gave the place back.
I don't quite get it. I think he should have let me by.
That we were running very, very close to the weight limit, and we had very high tire wear, and we changed some parts between the cars because we had a battery issue during free practice. And in the end, we didn't account for this extra 1.5 kilo that we lost in the race on tire wear. It cost us the championship last season, a mistake similar to this. Potentially it could cause another championship loss.
You know, rules are rules. It's only left rear tire pressure was 0.05 too low than the legal, well, what's legally permitted. So that's the difference between 17 cars in front of me or being last.
0.05.
That's all.
So there's no advantage there.
No, I mean, theoretically speaking, no, of course not. But rules are rules, and I think there should be a small tolerance. But it's not my business to decide what should be or not be. So we just have to do a better job next time, and I'll try and drive again a very good lap.
Can you let Lucas by? He's quicker.
There we go. Let Lucas by. He's quicker. Is the command to Daniel Abt. Well, Abt hasn't let De Grassi through yet, but I'm sure he will now that the team have given him that instruction. Yet he waves to the inside line, and well, it hasn't quite worked out there, has it? Daniel's not doing it. Is he making a point to his German fans that I could have held this second place? I'm going to let it go at the final corner of the race. And Daniel Abt is going to finish second.
Yeah! Wow. Yeah! I'm so happy, guys. I cannot tell you how happy I am! Yeah!
The shouting is Daniel Abt. I cannot tell you how happy I am.
I'm so happy.
And that is going to be awkward.
To be honest, it's a miracle that we are in this position right now to be fighting against a much faster car like the E.DAMS proved to be all over the year.
You know, he loves to say that we have such a massive advantage, you know, so I'm actually lucky he's not in my car because he would be so much quicker, you know.
We go green in London. It's a very good start from De Grassi. Is he going to be able to pull alongside and try and attack Nico Prost on the run down to turn one? He's not quite able to do so. Tucks in behind Nico Prost. How aggressive is he going to be? Coming down into turn three, into the left-hander. He goes side by side. Oh, he hits
He's hit him.
I don't believe it. The two championship contenders out at turn one. And that means De Grassi would win the championship on countback. Can you believe it's happened immediately?
I stayed flat for a long time because I knew he would give it a go, and he would try to do something crazy. So I stayed flat as late as I could, and then clearly I saw in the mirror he started to brake properly, and then he really went for the accident.
Seb braked very early, about 50 meters too early. When I was fighting with Prost, when he realized he braked too early, it was too late for me to hold control of the car, and that what caused the impact.
All Buemi needs to do now is come into the pits, change over into his other car, set the fastest lap, and he could win the championship.
Oh man.
He's not going to get a clean lap here either.
This is testing his patience. Oh, here comes somebody else out of the pits.
And that's Lucas De Grassi then. And it's De Grassi! It's De Grassi!
No.
That's De Grassi that's just come out of the pits in front of Sebastian Buemi.
Even for the fastest lap, he was waiting for me to not let me do the fastest lap because he knew we were quicker.
Okay, it seems that your quickest lap has been deleted.
Oh, so we think De Grassi's fastest lap has been deleted. So this is absolutely fascinating stuff that is unfolding here, because we heard De Grassi say on the radio, I did a 24/7.
Yeah.
But that lap time appears to have gone.
Unless the stewards have already made a decision.
Across the line comes Sebastian Buemi. Is it going to be even faster? 24.582 to beat? Yes, 24.150. Great lap. And that's it. Sebastian Buemi, with that fastest lap, is the FIA Formula E champion.
In the end, I think the best driver and the best team won.
The FIA have deemed an underweight fire extinguisher that deserves a 5-place grid penalty. Do you think that's a bit harsh?
It's not really the fact of being lighter, because we are anyway underweight with the car, so we have to add ballast, and I was with the right weight limit, but it's just that the car was not safe anymore because the fire extinguisher was not full. So It's a shame, but it's not the end of the world.
Oh my God.
Oh.
No. Has he got a problem, or is he just...
But that was him we heard. Oh my God, he said.
No, tell me it's not the same.
Shaking his head, looking down.
Can I go?
And now he's run out of time.
Nothing. They'll put you in park for me.
Pit exit closed. That's it.
No.
It is a career first pole for Felix Rosenqvist because Jean-Eric Vergne cannot leave the pits.
He missed the pit exit time. You've got to be out within 30 seconds, and he missed it.
The red light on at the end, and that is a major faux pas by the team. They only had one job, and that was to send him on time to the pit exit.
Come on. Drive-through penalty. Jean-Eric Vergne speeding in pit lane.
At some stage, fairly soon, his engineer is going to have to tell him the bad news. And at that stage, you might want to just cover your sensitive ears for a moment or two. Techeetah, well, there was an issue in Superpole that was down to the team mismanaging things. I'm afraid pit lane speeding is down to Jean-Eric mismanaging things, or a malfunction with the speed limiter button.
Let's be honest here, the result's the same. The team, the driver, none of them are going to win today because of that.
The first race winner in Africa is Sebastian Buemi, 2 for 2 to start the season. Sam Bird in second place.